So, Arnold, how's married life treating you now?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I tell you, I think it was the happiest year in my life, and especially what I like about it is that now finally I found someone that helps me put oil on my body.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I know I have the trouble at one spot way back down there on my back. I can never get to that.
Oh, I know. You practically have to be a contortionist to put on the oil yourself, you know?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Peter. And Arnold, seriously, thank you very much. I'm sorry about the chair. They were supposed to fix it yesterday.
Oh, that's it. Don't worry about it.
Listen, did you get a chance to try my deltoid program?
I tried to do the weights. Did you say 340 pounds?
Right.
I tried.
How you doing? Terrific, thank you. You know, you're just getting more and more successful. You really are living a version of the American dream, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from you, that's a real compliment, I tell you.
No, but I'm serious about
No,
that
you're
because you came from Austria. You had an accent, you had an odd name, and you weren't really. Well, no, I mean, but I'm seriously.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
David is right because this is the kind of stuff that I heard in the beginning.
Yeah.
When I wanted to
You
get
couldn't
into
get jobs
acting. Yeah, I
because of
couldn't
that.
get a
Yeah.
job. I mean, people said your body was weird, your accent is not understandable, and the name, of course, no one could pronounce.
Yeah.
But those things did work now to my advantage.
Yeah, I don't know if people understand the odds against a guy growing up in Kansas and moving to California to become a movie star are pretty severe, let alone coming from a foreign country to do it.
That's
Yeah.
right, yes.
Now tell me about your name is pronounced Schwarzenegger or Schwarzenegger now?
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Egger.
Because I hear on the commercials for this movie, it sounds like it's been changed to Schwarzenegger.
Maybe it sounds more dramatic, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it is Schwarzenegger.
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 Actually, in Austria, they pronounce it Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, so just to confuse you a little bit.
Yeah. Does the name mean something?
Means black plowman.
Black Plowman?
Plowman, yeah.
Wow.
What can I tell you?
Yeah, yeah. So tell me about.
Great audience.
I don't know what's happening here. And tell me about the wedding and your relationship with the Kennedy family.
What do you want to know?
What now? Well, how do they feel about having a black plowman in the group?
That's good.
So now you're married to Maria Shriver,
That's
who,
right.
by the way, is a very lovely woman.
She's terrific.
Yeah, and she
I
starts.
wish you have a camera back there in the control room because she's back there.
Yeah, we did that once
Watching.
before.
I
and she
know.
hated it. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't.
She was kind of embarrassed.
But
But
so how do you get along with the family?
I get
Eunice
along
is your
well.
mother-in-law, right?
Yeah, she's a terrific mother-in-law, I tell you. It was just a little bit of problem to make her understand that when I go on my honeymoon, I want to go by myself with Maria. And,
They all
and she
wanted to
couldn't-
go.
Well, definitely she wanted to go.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find a bed that is for 3 people, so it was on. So, I mean, you know, what can I tell you?
Did you got married up in Hyannisport? Is that
We got in
what it was?
Hyannisport, yeah. As a matter of fact, we just celebrated the 1-year anniversary,
Congratulations.
which was terrific. Thank you.
Was it? It must have been a thrill just to be up there, let alone the fact that was the site of your marriage. I mean, that would.
Well, it was terrific. The only problem I had was that I had to leave after 3 weeks of filming Predator. You know, the schedule was really strange, and so I had to leave the shoot, and I flew up to Hyannisport, and then they wanted me to come right back.
Right.
To film, to film
Where
in
were
the
they shooting
jungle.
that?
It was in the jungle in Puerto Vallarta, and so I had to kind of, how do you explain this to your wife?
Yeah.
You know that you want to go now back working in the jungle right after the wedding. So I took Maria on my honeymoon to Puerto Vallarta, and I explained to her this is a beautiful vacation site and all that.
Yeah.
And so she was very excited to go down there, and little did she know that she ended up in the jungle of Mexico while we were shooting the film. But it was a fun honeymoon.
Yeah. Was it really difficult conditions under which to work down there?
Oh yeah, it was very difficult because it was very hot, very humid, and the stunts. Whenever you do an action film like this, the stunts are always very dangerous.
But you're not doing your own stunts
And
anyway,
of
are you?
course I do.
No, you're not.
Oh come on, David. Come on.
No, you're not.
Oh come on.
No, you can't because
David.
you're a huge star. You represent millions and millions of dollars, and if something happens, forget it. Everybody goes home.
I hope that everyone in Hollywood heard all that. What you just said.
But that's true.
I'm a huge
You-
star. Okay, millions of dollars. Okay.
But so
No.
now, do you really do your own stunts?
I do. Not always, but I do in most cases. you know.
Give me an example of a stunt you would do.
Well,
Like you
in
open
this
your own
film,
doors, right? In there.
in this film, for instance, going over a 40 or 50-foot waterfall.
You did that?
Repelling from helicopters around 200 feet.
You didn't do that.
Yeah, sure. I did all
Well, that's
those things, yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I know it's insane, but that's what you try to tell them that. But they want the real thing there because they shoot a lot of close-ups now, and the fans that they really want to see the actor doing all those things. And when you see the film, you will understand what I mean. I mean, the film is like from the beginning to the end, full of action and a lot of close-ups, and you need to sell the idea that I'm doing it. So that's what it is basically.
What was the other film? The Exterminator, the
Terminator.
The Terminator.
Terminator.
I don't know. No, I didn't mean,
You're really up to date.
Got a guy who worked for Orkin, and they go from. Now that was a great movie. They put that together really nicely. I thought that was very entertaining.
Well, if you like Terminator, you will love Predator.
It's not the same guy, right?
It's not the same guy, no. But it is. This time I am the hero. I play on the other side. But it is an action-packed film that is a combination of Terminator and maybe Aliens or something like that. And it has the same suspense, and it's almost like it's a horror film in a way. It starts out as an action-adventure film, but then it becomes a horror movie.
We're going to see a clip from it in just a couple of minutes. Is it going to be a big film, do you think?
Huge. Yeah. The reaction we've gotten so far from the people that have seen it was very favorable. Over 90% of the people loved the film, so I'm very high on it.
Okay, we'll take a look at it here in a second. We have to do a commercial, and then we'll be right back with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. I know I asked you this one other time when you were on the show, but how is your body different now than when you were competing? I guess you've trimmed down considerably, huh?
I trimmed down. When I was competing, I weighed around 250 pounds, and now I weigh around 215.
Do you feel better at 215 than you did at 250?
Yeah, I feel better. I feel much more flexible because of that, and I do much more cardiovascular training now than I did before.
Do you run
so
and
I do a
stuff
lot
like
of
that?
running, bicycling, and so. And especially when you get ready for films, then you end up training a lot. You know.
Do you think that training for that kind of competition for as much and as long as you did was detrimental to your overall health or longevity?
No, not at all. I think it was a big plus for me.
Yeah. You don't think that putting your body through that was an unnecessary strain?
Not an unnecessary strain. Otherwise, I wouldn't have won the competitions. But I think that top competition training is never the healthiest thing. So the months, maybe 1 or 2 months before competition, you really take the body through a strenuous workout that maybe is a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But the other times, it's really healthy. I mean, it kept me young and feeling good.
But if you wanted now, say you decided tomorrow that between films or something you wanted to go back and compete, and I guess you probably could. That's not an unreasonable notion, is it?
Well, it is not as much the physical thing as the mental thing. I think mentally I'm not ready for it anymore to spend 4 hours in the gym every day and lie out in the sun and get a tan. And so I rather
that tanning is grueling, isn't it?
I tell you, it's boring. It's boring,
boy,
but
work
I
up
tell
a
you,
sweat and everything.
Doing films is really for me the challenge now. That's what excites me. Doing better films each time, and eventually get into producing and directing. And so
but the question I'm getting to here is from where you sit now in your physical body there. What would it take to get you back to competition form? Just could you do it in a month?
Physically, it would take 2 or 3 months of hard training, 4 or 5 hours a day. Eating again like an animal, and go through those kind of things that are necessary to win.
If you had to do it again, would you use steroids, do you think?
No. I think that drugs, the name already says bodybuilding, and this means that you build your body, that you build your health, and you want to stay away from any kind of drugs. And I always tell people in seminars that I hold and so on that you must create the body without the steroids and without the drugs. Or no matter what it is, if it is acting or anything else, drugs are just temporary.
Yeah.
But
did you use them in your training initially?
We experimented with it, sure, but it was foolish to do. Because
could you have achieved the same results without them?
Absolutely, oh yeah. It would take maybe an extra half year or year, but it's such a small percentage that you get. And then when you stop taking it, it goes back to normal. It's really just a temporary thing, and it doesn't pay off in the end.
I'm on steroids right now.
I can tell. I can tell. You know when I can tell? When your cheeks get really puffy because it's water retaining.
We're going to look now here at a couple of minutes of Arnold's new film, which is entitled Predator.
Predator.
Okay, you know what we're going to see here, Arnold?
I hope so. What you're going to see, basically, is we are going into a guerrilla camp that holds where the American hostage is being held, and you will see the action what we're going through.
You're going back to rescue guys who have been...
Yeah, basically hostages, right.
Okay, here it is, Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's some comedy in the film? Some funny things about it? Yeah. Gee, I couldn't be happier for all your success, and your wife has got a new show here on NBC, and I hope everything continues to be great for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you again, Arnold. Thanks for stopping by. We'll do a commercial here, and then we'll be right back.